Have you ever checked your credit score and felt like you were invisible? Like literally, the system doesn't even know you exist? Look, I kid you not. There are over 45 million Americans who are considered credit invisible by the major bureaus. That's right, no history, no score, nada. And here's the scary part. Companies, landlords, even some employers look at that invisible line like it's a black hole. If you're invisible, they can't trust you, they can't lend you money, and they sure as hell won't give you the deal you deserve. This isn't bad luck, it's a trap, a math trap. The system isn't broken, it's designed for people who've been in the game for years. If you haven't played yet, it assumes you're a risk. And in our parlance, risk just means the system thinks you're more likely to lose money than make it. In simple words, that just means they treat you like you're carrying invisible baggage you can't see or control. My name is Greg, and let's just say I spend way too much time looking at both the 2D and 3D math, tracing the invisible equations behind your credit score, and watching how the system quietly penalizes you for starting from zero. If you're tired of playing a game where the rules are hidden from you, smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We're about to put some neon ink on this problem and show you exactly how to go from invisible to a 700+ credit score in 6 months, starting from nothing. Let me drop a real-world anchor. Recently, a client, let's call her Jenna, walked into my virtual office. She's 28, freelance graphic designer, never took a loan, never had a card, basically living in cash or Venmo, zero credit history. She wanted a car loan and a lease. I pulled her report and, yep, invisible. She's not alone. The gravity here is insane. She couldn't even rent an apartment without paying 6 months up front. That's heavy. Contrast that with her friend, same age, 20K less in the bank, but has been using a credit card responsibly for years. That friend gets 0% APR financing, instant approvals, perks. Life isn't fair. It's math, and math can be hacked. Here's the thing. Building credit isn't magic. It's not guessing. It's not waiting for the universe to notice you. It's about 3 invisible levers: credit utilization, payment history, and the age or length of your accounts. Ignore any guru telling you otherwise. I kid you not, it's all tied to formulas the bureaus use to generate your score, and these formulas favor consistency, history, and proof of responsibility. Step 1, and this is where most people trip: secured credit cards. Think of it as a training wheel for your financial bike. You deposit, let's say $500, and you get a card that reports to all 3 major bureaus. In simple words, that deposit is your collateral, your proof of skin in the game. But here's the invisible kicker. You must use it, but strategically. Spend 30% or less of the limit, ideally 10 to 20%, and pay it in full every month. Why? Because the bureaus are watching the utilization like a hawk. High utilization screams risk. Low utilization whispers, trust me, I'm responsible. Contrast, $500 balance versus $50 balance. One looks like a fire alarm, the other looks like a Swiss bank account. Step 2, reporting your rent. Most people ignore this, but it's gold. Companies like Experian Boost or Rental Karma allow your rent payments to hit your credit file. In our parlance, this is passive history injection. In simple words, every month you pay your rent on time. It's like putting a glowing orb on your credit's radar. It says, I pay my bills, I'm reliable. One client added 12 months of rent history in 3 weeks by backdating payments through a reporting service. Boom, instant lift. The math? Renting $1,200 a month consistently reported can add 30 to 50 points in a thin file scenario. That's not imaginary, that's high definition, verifiable. Step 3, timing your payments. Look, this is where most people underestimate the subtlety. Payment history is the single heaviest point driver, accounting for roughly 35% of your FICO score. Missing one payment or paying late by even a day can subtract 50 to 100 points in a thin file scenario. You must become a metronome. Every card, every rent payment, every bill. Pay early, not on the due date. This is the preemptive strike against lateness. 15 days before, 3 days before, the bureaus see on time, not barely on time. This is invisible math at work. Small moves, massive impact. Now let's talk about the sequence. Most newbies go in chaotic order. They open 5 secured cards, max them out, pay sporadically, and cry about being rejected. Contrast that with a system. Open 1 secured card, $500 deposit, report rent immediately, backdate if possible, pay everything like clockwork, 10 to 20% utilization, wait 2 billing cycles, watch points rise. Open a second secured card strategically, repeat 3. The reason this works, credit scoring isn't linear. It's like gravity on a 3D board. Early positive signals multiply exponentially if they're spaced and consistent. The bureaus reward order. Chaos kills momentum. You want accelerated compounding of trust, not erratic credit chaos. Let's run brutal 3D math with Jenna. 0 score, month 1, 500 secured card, rent reported. After first cycle, she hits 620. Month 2, she adds a second card, keeps utilization low, perfect timing, points bounce to 650. Month 3, she's now 3 months of rent and 2 months of consistent card payments. Points hit 675. Month 4, add a third card, keep utilization 10 to 15%, points hit 690. Month 5, continued on-time reporting, rent included, points 710. Month 6, verification and smoothing with credit bureaus, she's 720 plus. In 6 months, invisible to high definition credit profile. Real numbers, real leverage. Now I know what you're thinking. Greg, this sounds expensive. I don't have $1,500 to throw at cards and services. Here's the kicker. You don't need to overspend. Secured cards can start at $200 to $300. Rent reporting, $10 to $15 a month. Total upfront cost, less than a Netflix binge. Contrast, one missed apartment lease because of zero history equals $7,000 gone. Math always wins if you play smart. Here's the invisible truth most people don't know. Credit bureaus are sloppy. They assume default risk where none exists. You can leverage this. Every month, pull your report from all 3 bureaus. Spot errors. Use dispute letters like a scalpel, not a sledgehammer. Every corrected error can add 20 to 50 points, sometimes overnight. Think of it like hacking the scoring engine using their own rules. This is forensic credit engineering. Step 4, and this is the anti-system move, credit smoothing. If you have multiple secured cards, pay them 15 and 3 days before statement closing. This trick, the 15-3 rule, forces reported utilization to dip. Lower utilization equals higher score. Contrast, card reports $300 balance equals red flag. Same card reports $50 balance equals trusted, stable. These are the invisible equations that advertisers, lenders, and landlords all respond to. Step 5, don't chase limits too fast. People think higher limit equals better score. Wrong. In thin files, stability greater than size. Keep your cards active, low balance, long history. Let age of account compound. Every month you do this, your score doesn't just rise, it gains velocity. Think physics. Momentum matters. Now let's layer in responsible mix. After 6 months, your file has 2 to 3 secured cards, verified rent reporting, perfect timing, utilization under 20%. This gives you credit diversity without risk. The bureaus reward mix, revolving and installment accounts. Even a small personal loan or credit builder loan can add another 20 to 30 points if handled properly. Now, I want to be ruthless real with you. You cannot cheat this system with payday loans, fake reporting, or apps that promise instant 700. Those are traps. They'll destroy your thin file faster than you can blink. This is a 6-month sprint, not a cheat code. Consistency, timing, and reporting are your only real levers. Here's a tactical sequence for you, step by step. Choose one secured card, $200 to $500, deposit, activate, report. Sign up for rent reporting, verify account, and backdate if possible. Pay every card 15 days and 3 days before due date. Keep utilization under 20%, pull reports monthly, dispute verify. Add second secured card after 2 cycles. Repeat step 3. After 6 months, review score, maintain low utilization, and start planning for transition to an unsecured card. Jenna did this, and here's the contrast. She went from invisible to high-definition trusted borrower in 6 months. That's not luck, that's math, that's gravity, that's bouncing your score upward like a pinball in a perfectly tuned machine. And here's the kicker for all my viewers. Advertisers, lenders, landlords, they all pay attention to this invisible trajectory. Once you're visible and responsible, the system responds like a magnet. Your choices determine whether you remain trapped in the invisible zone or become a player with leverage. The math doesn't lie. So, neon ink summary. Zero credit, start small. Secured cards, report rent, pay early, keep utilization low, pull reports, dispute errors, layer slowly. 6 months, disciplined, methodical, consistent, boom, 700 plus. Thin file people, this is your leverage point. The invisible becomes tangible. You're no longer a ghost in the machine. Stop running on the treadmill. Start building the board. Comment below. Tell me your current score and where you want it to be. Let's map your invisible trajectory.